Please, men, begin to prepare for your old age now. Many men are lonely because while they were young, they were wicked. One of the strongest women in the Bible is Delilah. Delilah was so powerful that she delivered a giant. She stood for a nation and delivered a giant. Handed over a giant cheaply. That's a man that slew 1,000 men with a bone. Delilah was powerful. Delilah carried Samson's head on her lap. The human part has 5 senses. Delilah controlled 4 out of the 5 senses. A man's head has 4 out of 5 senses. In his head, there is smell. In his head, there is taste. In his head, there is hearing. In his head, there is sight. The only thing not in his head is touch with his hand. Delilah controlled 4 of the man's 5 senses. He entered his sight. He entered his hearing. He entered his taste. He entered his smelling. Am I talking to somebody here? She entered him. And what generals and giants could not do, a woman did it because she entered the man's senses. There's no man you can't enter if you are ready to enter. Please, men, begin to prepare for your old age now. Many men are lonely because while they were young, they were wicked. Many men are lonely at old age because while they were young, no child forgets a good father. Be intentional. When I see my biological father, what I remember is 1 a.m., 2 a.m., him hitting the road, coming with foodstuffs to bring. Sometimes we encounter robbers, he will turn back because he wants to go and give his children welfare. I'm going to say some things that you may not. There are some of you men looking at me now. There is a child that you've forgotten about. Look for your child. Look for your child. There's a daughter somewhere you've forgotten about because you have an understanding, thinking that when they grow up, they go find their papa. Have you heard things like that? It's not true. This generation of children, no, they find papa. This generation of children don't look for these children. It's a jet age. They live life without father. This generation of things have the nomenclature of life has changed. In those days, even the ones that contributed to themselves, they even forget. Fathers who are present, who are taking care of them, the mother have to continually say, have you spoken to your father? Have you told your father? It's the duty of the mother to keep talking. Say, is your father aware? Have you called your father? The mother has to continually sound it, or else they will just forget and stray off. That is the way their life is. When you have children, this generation of children, at 15, 16, 18, 20, the kind of conversation they have, the things they know, we didn't know it in our time. Is this the kind of children you are saying will look for you? I'm trying to talk to fathers because you fold your hand and become irresponsible. You don't contribute to their life. If the woman, you have the problem with the woman, you see how calm I am? You see how gentle I'm preaching so that you'll be entering. Yes. If the woman refuses, let there be evidences and proofs. Let there be witnesses. Let there be people to bear witness so that when those children grow up, you can refer them to those people. When I was looking for you, ask this uncle, I went there. Ask this auntie, I went there. I sent this person to beg. I sent that one to beg. I don't care if your mother has moved on. I wanted to be part of your life. I wanted to take care of you. I wanted to contribute to your fees. I want to contribute to your feeding. But let there be proofs. Are you following me? Let there be human witnesses. Not that you shut your children out with the native sense and primitivity, very pedestrian thinking, very motopark and toutish mindset that they will look for. How many of you know that's a very popular statement? When Peking grow, not this generation, this disrespectful generation that have no respect, no regard, things have changed. So be involved in your children's life. If you have a father by your side, tell the father, be involved in your children's life.